All right, so following that opening day win, I think we should be good. I think I'll have enough time to do the remainder of these games. If not, I'm just going to open next episode with us quick simming these games and getting into the home opener at the end. But either way, let's get on into it. So we got Jesus Lazaro against Brandon Pfaadt in our second game of the season. Again, brand new pitcher on the mound. See what he's going to be able to do. He had a pretty good spring training. Sub 3 ERA, above a strikeout an inning. I think it was 25 strikeouts to 24 innings pitched, something like that. In spring training, but it is what it is. Everyone is rested. Perfect. So let's start things off right. Xavier Edwards get a hit. Nope, ground out. Rise hits a single. I'll take it. Lawrence Butler hits a 2-run home run. I told you he was flashing the power. I told you that he was flashing the power in spring training. And he gets his first home run in the second game of the season. Now up Luis Roberts. He's a power bat too. We get a double hit off him. Christian Yelich gets walked. Brandon Pfaadt, a little iffy right now, buddy. A little iffy. 79 overall, 28 years of age. Great velocity and break, but we are hitting well off him, at least to start this one. Kobe Mayo, a chance to really break the scoring open for us, open the floodgates. He hits into a double play instead. Kobe Mayo, rough after his Rookie of the Year performance. Now up, Jesus Lazaro, first batter as a White Sox, strikes him out. I love it. Perdomo pops him up. And Marte hits another solo home run. If you remember, hit a solo home run in his first at-bat against us yesterday. So 2 games against the White Sox, 2 home runs for Marte, and Torkelson's going to fly out. Garrett Hampson now coming up. He grounds out. Kyle Teal, first at-bat this season, pops out. Dalton Rushing, chance to be a little hero here, get a 2-out rally going. His first at-bat of the season. He's going to fly out. So 1-2-3 inning for Brandon Pfaadt after a rough first one. Ground out for Hillard. Conforto grounds out. Gabriel Moreno gets a single. He's not going to steal, though. Double for Alexander. He's going to score Moreno. Tie game 2-2. And Michael A. Taylor strike out. Oh, man. 2-2 game. We got to bring it back. We're back at the top of the order here in the top of the third with Edwards. He strikes out again. Arias strikes out. And Lawrence Butler is going to get a single, steal second. There's a beautiful stolen base after a 2-run home run. And Butler is going to ground out. So we kept the force out from happening there. But fortunately, a little ground out there. Jesus Lazaro back up against Corbin Carroll. He gets a lead-off double. Perdomo is going to fly out. Ketel Marte is going to get struck out. And Spencer Torkelson is going to get struck out as well. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Lead-off double to Corbin Carroll. That's a scary man to have on your bases. Luckily, we were able to get on out of there. And actually, I just remembered, it wasn't Ketel Marte who hit the home run yesterday. Or in the game number 1. It was Corbin Carroll. So not back-to-back days with home runs. Just 2 different superstars on their team with home runs. Christian Yelich 0 for 1 today with a walk and now a double. He's getting off to a hot start to start this season. Kobe Mayo grounds out. Garrett Hampson flies out. Teal, come on, break it open. Give us a 3-2 lead here, buddy. You pop out. It's okay. It happens. It happens. Jesus Lazaro, 4 strikeouts through 3 innings. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here towards the bottom of their lineup. Strikes out Hillard. Conforto gets a little single. He's not going to steal, though. Double for Moreno. That's going to score Conforto. Alexander grounds out, and Michael A. Taylor is going to get walked. Man on first and second for Corbin Carroll, who flies out. And the Diamondbacks have a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 5th. We need our batters to start hitting. Fly out for Rushing. Edwards gets struck out. Arias pops out. Perdomo grounds out Marte. Gonna fly out. Torkelson gonna ground out. First 1-2-3 inning in a long time. Might be the first 1-2-3 inning all day for not Luis Roberts, for Jesus Lazardo. But come on, Lawrence Butler, can you go deep again? Nope, you're ground out. Luis Roberts Jr. Gonna get a single, try to steal. Got caught. Single for Christian Yelich, steal that. He got caught too. Back-to-back stolen base attempts, both resulting in caught stealing. Have not seen that before. Walk for Hillard. Struck him out. Pick off over there at first. Moreno flies out, and Alexander's going to get walked. Come on, Lazardo. Get through 6. Struck him out. Perfect. So you got through 6. Quality start for Jesus Lazardo in his first game as a White Sox. We will take it. Kobe Mayo Now with a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez. Okay. Kobe Mayo grounds out. Hampson gets walked. Steal the base. Finally get a stolen base. Kyle Teal grounds out. Dalton Rushing flies out. We are going to get rid of Jesus Cesardo and put in Sam Hetges to try to keep things going. Leadoff single for Corbin Carroll. Pick him off. Struck out Perdomo. Picked off Corbin Carroll. Perfectly. There we go. Sam Hetges. That's why we pick him off. 99 speed, 99 steal. They're going to go. You got to keep an eye on them. And Ketel Marte is going to get a single. Come on, Torkelson grounds out. Perfect. We probably got the fielder's choice there. Picked him off, or chose to go to second if I was to guess. Now got Xavier Edwards, our leadoff man. 0-for-3. He is due. Going up against Evan Phillips. He is a little tired. Remember, he pitched 2 innings yesterday against us. So he's going to be a little tired. Can we get through him here in the top of the 8th? Leadoff single, steal the base. 4th base stolen by Xavier Edwards in today's game. We bunt over Edwards? Possibly. Should we do a bunt and a sac fly just to tie the game? I mean, we got our top hitters up. Just let him swing. Struck out for Luis Ariz. Lawrence Butler hits a single. There we go. That's going to score Edwards. Tying the game up. Stolen base for Lawrence Butler. Second one of the game. Okay. Evan Phillips not having the greatest control here late in the game. Might be a little tired because of yesterday. Christian Yelich coming up. Now up against David Bednar, however. He pitched 1.1 innings pitched yesterday against us. Another guy who went deep into the game against us, and he used a lot of his stamina. We might be able to get to him too. Up against Christian Yelich, he hits a double. There we go. 5-3 for the White Sox. Kobe Mayo grounds out, and Garrett Hampson going to ground out as well. But we have a 5-3 lead here today. We're going to get a little pitching change. Let's go. Which one is Hilliard worse with? Hilliard is better against lefties, so we want a righty. So pitching change for a righty. That's going to be Drew Rasmussen. He struck out all 3 batters he faced yesterday. See what he's going to be able to do today. Hilliard flies out. Conforto grounds out. And Gabriel Moreno is going to ground out. Ground out as well. So 1-2-3 inning for us. I love it. John Curtis coming back up. Another pitcher. Is their bullpen just shallow? What is their bullpen? Jesus. You're throwing like 4 guys against us. Your bullpen must be awful, Diamondbacks. Like horrendous. Kyle Teal going up against John Curtis. That's a leadoff walk. We'll take it. Dalton Rushing hits a single. Men on the corners now. Xavier Edwards going to hit into a fielder's choice. Steals second. There you go. 5th stolen base of the season for Edwards. Luis Arias coming up. He grounds out. And Lawrence Butler now going up against Christian Mena. 62-year-old, 24-year-old. That's 62 overall. See what he's going to be able to do against Butler. He lines out. And we are going to make another pitching change. Bring in our closer, Mason motherfucking Miller. See what he's going to be able to do against Alexander. That's a ground out. Taylor hits a single. We got to be careful with him over at first. Corbin Carroll struck him out. And Perdomo's going to fly out. 2 games, 2 saves for Mason Miller. We are starting off the season right with a 2-0 record. Got a chance to sweep the Arizona Diamondbacks now with a win on the road, by the way. This is all happening on the road, as Hayden Birdsong is going to be taking on Ryan Nelson. Nice young pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think he's probably in this one 28, 29 years of age, if I was to do my math right, because I think in real life he's 26. So 3 seasons, about 29, 30 years of age. As now Hayden Birdsong, another new arm for the Chicago White Sox, looking to pick up another win. Can all of our new arms pick up some wins here? Hayden, love it, love it. Everyone's pretty good. So Ryan Nelson, how old are you? 29. See, I told you. I was doing my math just about right. 29 years of age, B potential, above a 4 ERA during the regular season. Let's see where we're going to be able to do. Edwards, going to get a leadoff walk, stolen base, 6th stolen base of the season, baby. Strikeout for Arias. Butler hits a double, scoring Xavier Edwards from second. That's going to bring up Luis Roberts Jr. He strikes out. Christian Yelich going to get struck out as well. So a 1-0 lead at the top of the first. I will take it. Hayden Birdsong against Corbin Carroll. He gets a leadoff double as well. Perdomo gets walked. Man on first and second. Birdsong, what is happening here? Walk again for Marte. Torkelson's going to hit a sac fly to tie the game 1-1. Adrian De Castillo hits into a fielder's choice. We got a man on the corners against Alec Thomas, who strikes out. So, got the bases loaded with no outs, and we were able to battle back. Birdsong, maybe it was just the nerves. I don't know, but that was a rough. My bad for that cut right there. Where were we? Kobe Mayo, top of the second, no outs, right? All right, let's go. Mayo has really off to an awful start this season, batting 125. He's going to ground out again. Garrett Hampson yet to get a hit in the regular season. Flies out there. Kyle Teal pops out. 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Nelson. Hayden Birdsong looking to follow suit. Sam Hiller flies out. Conforto grounds out. And Urias going to get struck out. Perfect. 1-2-3, 1-2-3. I will take it. Dalton Rushing flies out. Xavier Edwards grounds out. Luis Arias, it's a single. Solid contact, you heard that. It's going to bring up Lawrence Butler. 444 with a home run. He grounds out. Damn it. All right. Corbin Carroll, what you got against us here? 1 for 1 with a home run. No. Yes. No, he scored on a sac fly, but he did hit a double in that inning, if I'm correct. Hayden Birdsong, back in the first. Hayden Birdsong, be careful against Corbin Carroll. Pitch. Yeah, just pitch. All right, we hit him. That's fine. Pick off Corbin Carroll. Perdomo's going to get walked. Man on first and second. Walks Ketel Marte again. Torkelson gets walked. De Castillo struck him out. Thomas hits into a fielder's choice. We got the guy at home. Bases are loaded. 1-run game. And we hit him into a fielder's choice. Birdsong, man, you are struggling at this one. Or in this one. Luis Roberts gets a walk, steal second. Perfect. Christian Yelich, it's a single, and we got caught at the. Luis Roberts got caught at home. Christian Yelich gets a single and a stolen base. Kobe Mayo grounds out. Garrett Hampson, come on, double, grounds out. Damn it! So a 2-1 game still here in the bottom of the fourth. I think this might be Hayden Birdsong's final inning. Conforto grounds out. Urias gets walked. No, you're done. You're done. Marcus Stroman, come on in. Let's see. So we got a man on first and second. 1 out. Perdomo gets walked. Marte hits a single. It's going to score a run, but we got the man at second. Torkelson going to fly out. So 3-1 ball game. Ground out for Teal. Russian hits a single. I'll take it. Edwards hits a single. Man on first and second. Luis Arias flies out. Lawrence Butler chance to tie the game. He grounds out as well. Adrian De Castillo doubles on Marcus Stroman. Ground out for Thomas. Strikes out Hillard. And flies out for Conforto. Come on. Can we... Strikes out for Robert. Pop out Yelich. Fly out there. Come on. Walk for Corbin Carroll. Why do we keep walking their top guys, dude? Why do we keep walking... Why do we keep walking their top guys? It's so annoying. Oh, look at their lineup. 0 for 1, 0 for 1, 1 for 2, 0 for 1, and they've all had 3 at-bats. We just are walking everybody this game. Everybody. Garrett Hampson gets walked. That's a stolen base. But they're going up against Jose Jimenez. All right, Hampson gets caught. Fly out. Russian grounds out. 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 7th. Spencer Torkelson, single. Okay, De Castillo flies out. Thomas hits into a fielder's choice. Pick him off at first. Hillard is going to get struck out. So Stroman's at least doing his job. He got us to the 7th inning. He's going to be pulled in the 8th. Ground out for Edwards. Arise hits a single. Butler flies out. Luis Roberts, go deep. Please hit that 2-run home run. Going up against Orion Kirkring. Former Philly. 2 years in the Philadelphia Phillies. Or in the Arizona Diamondbacks team. They actually pitched very good, but come on. Robert, go deep. You hit a single. I'll take it. Man on first and second. Yelich, go deep. Please, Yelich, go deep. Oh, he struck him out. Fuck. Round out for Conforto. Fly out for Urias. And strike out for Corbin Carroll. We'll do it. I'll do it. Leadoff single for Kobe Mayo. Strikes out Garrett Hampson. Kyle Teal hits into a fielder's choice. Got him on. Got him. Chance to tie it up. We advance the runner. Dalton Rushing coming to the bat. are coming up to bat. You know I'm going deep. You know I'm aiming to go deep. Dalton Rushing, one of our top prospects, one of the best catching prospects in all of baseball, coming on up. And the Diamondbacks are going to their bullpen. Who are they bringing in? Your day's over, lad. Bringing a fresh arm to take on Dalton Rushing. And it will be David Bednar. No ERA, or 0 ERA, 12.5% strikeout rate, and a .400 batting average against lefties. Okay. Going up against Dalton Rushing. Can we get any substitutions going here? Going up against a righty. Is there anyone I'd rather? We could bring in MJ Melendez for his power. He got better power and contact, and he could play catcher. But we probably want to substitute Cuero if we did that. No, I'm fine. We're fine. No, this is not the right hitting. Why is it like this? No, I don't want directional. Oh my god.
We got time.
I don't want directional. Why can't I? There we go. Thank you. Holy Jesus. I don't even know why it is directional. So man on first, Rushing. Inside fastball, that should have been a ball. Called a strike. Okay, that's a home ump for you. That is a home ump for you. No, he got me with the splitter. Dropped right below my back, struck me out, and the Diamondbacks are going to not get swept. But we are going to win the series 2-1. Hayden Birdsong, a walkaholic, and is the main reason we lost this game. How many walks did they have? Like, they've had to have had close to double-digit walks this game. Let's take a look. Pitching. 9 walks. 9 walks in total. That is horrific. Horrific. 9 walks. No wonder we lost this game. That's awful. 9 fucking walks is horrendous. Now heading back on the road, we're heading from Arizona now to LA, where we're going to be taking on the 3-1 Los Angeles Angels. Michael Lorenzen going to be going up against Dustin May in his first game of the season. Lorenzen's got a 9 ERA, so they might have thrown him out there in one of those games. Wonder if they're only running a 4-man rotation then. Let's jump on in, just see what's going to happen here. Yep, just quick count again, quick count. Everything looks good, everyone looks good. Let's jump on in. Xavier Edwards going up against Michael Lorenzen. Lorenzen is tired, so they did throw him recently. They might be going with that 4-man rotation. Lead off walk for Xavier Edwards. Steal that base like you're gonna. Fly out for Luis Arias. Butler grounds out, and Robert's gonna get struck out. Dustin May up against Neto, ground out. Meade gets struck out, and Trout gonna fly out as well. Yelich hits a lead-off double here in the top of the second. Mayo grounds out. Hampson gets walked, so we got a man on first and second with 1 out for Kyle Teal, who hits a single. There you go. We're gonna score. Christian Yelich from second. Garrett Hampson able to get on over to third. Hit a sac fly with Dalton Rushing. Nope, he's going to strike out, unfortunately, to bring up Xavier Edwards, who hits a single man on first and second, making it a 2-0 game. Scoring Garrett Hampson from third. Like to see that. Luis Arias going to get struck out there as well. Joe Adell fly out. Christopher Morel going to ground out, and Noda going to ground out as well. Lawrence Butler hits a solo home run, second home run of the season, and still is the only White Sox to hit a home run this season. Nice job there, making a 3-0 game. They are going to pull him for their long reliever, George Clayson. Don't know why they had Lorenzen pitching, but I will take it. Pop out, fly out, and a solo home run for Kobe Mayo. There we go. He was overdue to get going. and now he's the second White Sox to have at least 1 home run this season. Single by Garrett Hampson, steals second base. Kyle Teel going to get struck out, unfortunately, though, right there. Alex Verdugo going to get a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 3rd against May. I think that is our first hit allowed. It is Dustin May's first hit allowed this game. Hicks hits into a double play there, and Brujan going to ground out. Dalton Rushing, leadoff walk here in the top of the 4th. Fly out for Edwards. Arias hits a 2-run home run. And it seems that LA is the place to be for the White Sox home run rallies. Lawrence Butler now up, ground out. Roberts going to ground out as well. Luis Arias going deep. Don't see that often. We have been having him focus on the weight room training to try to get his home run numbers up there. Hoping that is helping. I'm hoping to get him to a 15 to 20 home run pace in the regular season for home runs, or at least hoping to get his home run numbers up to 15 to 20. Zachary Neto back up against Dustin May, second time through this lineup. It's going to be a lead-off walk. Meade hits a single. Men on the corners here in the bottom of the 4th. Mayo, it seems that the Los Angeles Angels might have figured out May. Trout's going to reach on an error now. Walk, a single, and error. Joe Adell, sac fly, so we got 1 out with a man on 1st and 2nd. Fly out for Christopher Morel. And now Ryan Noda up to bat. He's going to get walked. Alex Verdugo hits a single, scoring 2 runs, 6-3 game. Hicks going to get struck out, though. Damn, 6-3. That was quite a rally. A walk, error, another walk. Walks are just eating our asses. Darren McCacken. Darren McCacken now coming up for the Los Angeles Angels. 3rd pitcher we're facing in only the top of the 5th. 5 innings, 3 pitchers. It's good for us. Ground out for Yelich. Mayo hits a double with 1 out. Garrett Hampson rounds out, and Kyle Teel is going to fly out. So 4 batters, 3 outs there in the top of the 5th. And in the bottom of the 5th, still got Dustin May pitching. Ground out for Brujan. Fly out for Neto, and Meade's going to get a single. He's not going to steal, though. Trout's going to get struck out. Perfecto mundo. 6-3 there. Dalton Rushing flies out here in the top of the 6th. Xavier Edwards grounds out, and Araya is going to ground out as well. So top of the 6th. I'm looking for a quality start out of you, May. Adele strikes out. Morel flies out, and Noda flies out. So that's going to be the end of Dustin May's day there. In the bottom of the 7th, he will be getting taken out. Darren McCacken, going to allow a leadoff double for Lawrence Butler. Thought that they were hitting for whatever reason. Lawrence Butler double. Roberts pops out. Christian Yelich gets a walk, so man on 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Kobe Mayo hits into a fielder's choice. Steals 2nd. There you go. Good job, Kobe Mayo, eliminating a chance to get the force out at 2nd. With Butler on 3rd, Mayo on 2nd for Garrett Hampson. Chance to bust open the scoring. He gets walked with bases loaded for Kyle Teel, who also gets walked. Walked in a run, 4-run game now. Dalton Rushing hits a single, scoring 2 more runs, 9-3. Xavier Edwards now going up against the new pitcher in Victor Gonzalez. He's a little tired, and he's going to fly out to get out of the inning. Not too shabby. Pitching change, we are going to put in Tajay Antone. We have yet to see him pitch today. We have a really big lead. So let's see what he's going to be able to do here in the bottom of the 7th. Verdugo struck him out. Perfect. Hicks struck him out. Oh, do it. Do it, Antone. Oh, I thought it was going to be 1, 2, 3 in the strikeout department. Neto grounds out to get out of the inning. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. Victor Gonzalez up, or still on the mound with his 20 stamina. Fly out for Arias. Butler hits a double. I like to see that. Walk for Luis Roberts. This might be it. This might be it. I think they're going to take out Gonzalez here soon. Double for Christian Yelich. 11-3 ball game. Kobe Mayo grounds out, and Hampson's going to ground out as well. Antone pitch another inning. Ground out. Fly out. Walk for Joe Adell. Pick him off at 1st. And a fielder's choice for Christopher Morel. I like it. I like it. Not too shabby, Antone, for your debut. 2 innings pitch, no runs, couple strikeouts. I like it. Only allowed 1 hit. I'll take it. Gonzalez still in. Here in the top of the 9th, Kyle Teal grounds out, rushing, hits a solo home run, his first of the season. And I believe that's our 4th home run of this game, 4th or 5th home run of the game. Xavier Edwards now going up against Sam Bachman. Pop out, and Luis Arias hits a single, not too bad. Lawrence Butler hits a single, 2-out rally happening here in this 12-3 ball game for the White Sox. Ground out there. Taj Antone just finishes out, ground out, strikeout, and I'm going to assume a pop out or a ground out there for the final of the game. We win 12-3 against the Los Angeles Angels. Not too shabby. Lawrence Butler, player of the game, 4 for 6, 3 runs, a home run, an RBI, and 2 doubles in today's game. Is he having a breakout season? Potentially. Everyone knows that he is an all-star, but he might be having himself a nice breakout season. If we can keep going, 2 wins, a loss, 2 wins, a loss, I will take it. I will always take something like that. Something I forgot to do, my bad here, is I forgot to implement our new sponsors. And this was a perfect time to show you guys as well. Because we won made it to the World Series, we were able to get some big name sponsors into here. So we are going to be getting sponsored by Chandler, $25,000 per game. We're going to get sponsored by Lizard Skins for $2,500 per hit. And we're also going to be getting sponsored by Force 3 Pro Gear with $30,000 per stolen base. That one, you already know, we're going to get a couple million off of that because Xavier Edwards already has 6 stolen bases in the season. Anytime he gets a base hit, that motherfucker stole the base again. So without further ado, we can continue on through into game number 5 of the regular season up against the Los Angeles Angels. This is going to be the final slow sim or quick sim game, as this is the final pitcher of our regular season that we got to look at. Carlos Colon, our rookie, technically in his sophomore season, looking to take a huge step forward. He doesn't have much expectations on him. Well, he has expectations on him, but he's not an ace. He's not part of the top of our rotation. He's the 5th man in, so he can ease on in and we can develop him properly. Again, he's 19 years of age. He pitched all last season, including in the World Series, as an 18-year-old. So this dude, in my opinion, is one of the best pitchers in all baseball, or at least will be. Xavier Edwards going up against Brady Singer, flies out. Rise is going to get walked. Butler's going to fly out, and Roberts is going to get struck out. Carlos Colon against Neto, pop out. Clements flies out, and Chanel are going to ground out. 1-2-3 inning for both. Actually, not both. 1-2-3 inning for Carlos Colon. Christian Yelich going up against Singer. He's going to get a lead-off double. Perfect. Kobe Mayo pops out. Hampson's going to ground down. Kyle Teal, come on. Get a base hit and score Yelich. You're going to fly out as well. So 4 batters face in each inning for Brady Singer. Colon looking for another 1-2-3. Trout grounds out. Ohapi flies out. And Moniak going to ground out as well. So maybe taking away from the strikeout rate for Carlos Colon, and maybe just focusing on being a ground ball pitcher and just forcing and getting easy outs, trusting in his defense. That seems to be what Carlos Colon is going for, at least early on in this game. Top of the 3rd, Dalton rushing, grounds out. Xavier Edwards gets a double. Can we steal 3rd? He can. We can. Sack fly for Arias. Nope, he's going to get walked, which is going to bring up Lawrence Butler. No sack fly attempt there. He's going to hit a single. Perfectamundo. That's why we don't hit sack flies with Lawrence Butler, because motherfucker can hit. 1-run lead here in the top of the 3rd with 1 out for Luis Roberts Jr. He's going to fly out. Christian Yelich now coming up. Has yet to hit a home run this season. He flies out as well. Joe Adell against Carlos Colon, ground out. Verdugo flies out. Final batter of this lineup before flipping back to number 1 is Buddy Kennedy, who's going to fly out as well. So 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3 through 3. Or 9 batters up, 9 batters down through 3 innings for Carlos Colon. Brady Singer now up against Kobe Mayo, struck him out. Hampson pops out. Teal's going to ground out as well. Zachary Neto, that's the first man to reach on base. That one reaches on a walk for Carlos Colon. Pick him off at first, no good. Clement's going to line out. Chanel, Zachary Neto stole second. Eliminates that double play ball, but Chanel going to hit a single, scoring Zachary Neto and tying the game up at 1-1. Mike Trout now up, hits into a fielder's choice. Pick him off at first for Logan Ohapi, who flies out. So 1-1 ball game through 4. going up against Brady Singer. Dalton rushing, reaches first on an error. Thank you. And is now everybody, this is going to be our third time through the lineup. Xavier Edwards flies out. Luis Arias reached twice on walks. He gets struck out. Lawrence Butler, what can you do? You struck out. You get struck out as well. Bottom of the fifth, Mickey Moniak hits a triple, leadoff triple. Joe Adell reaches on an error. Oh no. Bottom of the fifth, this is what we're going to do, huh? Fly out for Verdugo. Kennedy hits into a double play. So after a leadoff triple, they can't even get a sac fly to score the man from third. That is good pitching by Carlos Colon right there. That was all Carlos Colon, and it's the reason this game is tied. Brady Singer against Luis Roberts. We get a leadoff single, and he gets caught stealing. Christian Yelich going to try it again. There you go. Stolen base for Yelich. Strikeout for Kobe Mayo. Garrett Hampson gets a single, and we're going to score. Get in the lead, 2-1, steal second. Garrett Hampson, thank you. Kyle Teal now up. He's going to get a base hit and score. Garrett Hampson from second. This is what the speed's for, man. Make sure everyone gets to second. Base hits all of a sudden becomes an opportunity to score. 3-1 ball game here in the top of the sixth. Rushing is going to fly out, unfortunately, however. So a 3-1 ball game in the bottom of the sixth. Carlos Colon, ground out for Neto. Clement gets struck out, and Chenault going to fly out there. So not too bad. I think that was the first strikeout of the day for Carlos Colon in the top of the sixth, but he was very efficient, only allowing 2 hits, 1 run score through 6, and an unfortunate error on somebody's part on our team. But we were able to get on through 6 innings with the lead, 3-1. Going out up against Hans Kraus, 28-year-old, 72 overall. Edwards gonna get a leadoff single, steal that base like you always do. Arise flies out. Lawrence Butler hits a single, scoring Edwards. Steal the base for Lawrence Butler. Luis Roberts grounds out. That would have been a double play and ended the inning right there. Christian Yelich reaches on a walk, and now Kobe Mayo, chance to score another run for us, grounds out instead. Carlos Colon, we're going to take you out. We got a 3-run lead. So we're going to throw in Camilo Duval. He's yet to pitch this during the regular season. Trout gets a leadoff single against him. Logan O'Hoppe gets a single, but we were able to throw Trout out at third. Now Mickey Moniak hits a 2-run home run, 4-3 ball game. 3 batters, 3 hits for Camilo Duval, 54 ERA. Holy shit. Single for Joe Adell. Verdugo coming up. He gets struck out, so we got at least 2 outs for Buddy Kennedy, who grounds out. So he settled into it, maybe a little rusty, a little nerves rattled for Camilo Duval, but that was rough. That was really rough to watch. We got a 1-run lead now to protect in the top of the 8th. They're trying to battle back. They got George Clayson up. He's got stamina to go multiple innings. He did pitch yesterday against the bottom of our lineup. Let's see what we can do. Single for Garrett Hampson. Steals second. He got caught. Kyle Teal flies out. Rushing gets walked. Xavier Edwards hits a single. Now men on the corner. Steals second. Like we're gonna. Yep, still 2 outs. Luis Arias flies out. And take out Camilo Duval for... We want a righty. We want a righty for Drew Rasmussen. Neto hits a leadoff double. Oh my god. Clemente flies out. Chenault gonna pop out. And Mike Trout's gonna get walked. Good. No, Hoppy flies out. So we get out of that inning. 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Can we get some run support or some extra runs for Mason Miller? Butler grounds out. Roberts strikes out, and Yelich going to hit a double. There we go. Kobe Mayo, chance to at least make this a 2-run game. Nope, he's going to ground out there. Pitching change now for Mason Miller. Perfect. Got 2 saves so far through these 5 games, 4 strikeouts. See what he can do against the LA Angels. Struck out Mickey Moniak. Adell flies out, and Verdugo is going to ground out. 3rd save of the season for Mason Miller. Carlos Colon, good quality start as well as the win. And Xavier Edwards, 3 for 5, 2 runs, 2 doubles, and 3 stolen bases in today's game. We are a stolen base machine right now. We're 4-1, tied with the Kansas City Royals, which just so happened to be our first home series, where it's going to be Jesus Savardo against Jack Flaherty, Hayden Birdsong against Alec Marsh, and Dustin May against Michael Walker. But before we can do that, we got a chance to sweep the Los Angeles Angels. We got Freddie P. If you remember, home opener, or well, season opener against Arizona. He wound up kicking up 6 innings with 10 strikeouts with 1.5 ERA. See what he's now going to be able to do against Jose Soriano, who pitched only 3.2 innings in his first outing. And the 3-3 Los Angeles Angels, AAA injury, 1 to 2 months for Jalen Palmer. We're going to auto that. And we do pick up the win, 5-4. Not too shabby. 6 strikeouts in that one through 5 innings pitched for Freddie Peralta. Not the greatest. We did have to come back in the 5th. See what happened. Any home runs? Garrett Hampson going yard. Not too bad. Luis Arraez with a stolen base, as well as Lawrence Butler. But our team's hitting very, very well through the first 6 games of the season. We're now heading back at home. We're about to be home for the first time this season, and I am ready for it. AAA doesn't have 2 valid auto-fix lineups down there in AAA, but we're now going to be going up into our home opener against Jesus Luzardo and our rivals in the Kansas City Royals. If they beat us, there's a chance that the Twins and the Royals will tie us, and I think actually jump us in the standings because they beat us, and we might be tied with the Minnesota Twins following that. Looking at our roster, we just have one little thing. Matt Moore had a strong month of March, posting a 0 ERA and punching out 5 hitters over 4 innings pitched. Not too shabby. I do think that this season we will be going down into the AAA and AA organization every once in a while, just to go and see how they're doing, and so that way you can guys get familiar with how some of our prospects are developing, and they don't just show up on up in the MLB, and you can kind of see them developing. The guys I am most excited for right now is Kellen Lindsley. He is a 21-year-old who we actually acquired at 19 years of age. He's been developing tremendously, especially his hitting style. He's up to a 68 and might be MLB ready this season. As the leadoff man down in AAA, he's batting .462, a stolen base. He tried stealing a base but got caught. 1 triple, a double. I think this dude can be a 300 hitter. I'm very excited for him. Joey Loprafito is doing pretty good, 27 years of age. He's a good prospect. Probably more of a trading chip for us than a guy that we're actually going to be having on our roster, but still pretty good. Eduardo Julian, good depth piece for us. If he can figure it out and actually figure out how to hit, he would be great. But for the time being, he's just another depth piece. TJ Schofield Sam, this guy was just an addition that I think we signed during free agency. I don't think we drafted him. Gavin Cross, if you remember him, he was a Rule 5 draft pick by us last year. We were forced to have him up in the majors for us. Not too shabby. He's got good potential. Brooks Lee, another guy that we signed during free agency 2 years ago. He's actually pretty useful, but again, his overall just isn't there where it needs to be up in the majors. Kevin Maid, another Rule 5 draft pick from last year, 24 years of age, actually hit phenomenally for us during the regular season. Just unfortunately, again, didn't have a spot for him. We waived him, moved him down to AAA. He actually did pretty good as well. Samuel Basallo, one of the top catching prospects in all of baseball, came over in a trade with the Baltimore as well, and I'm excited to see him up here. Who else? Brandon Montgomery, another top prospect, 23 years of age, B potential. Got him in against lefties, it would appear. But I'm fucking so hyped. I am so hyped for this season. We got guys all over this system ready to be good, ready to come on up and being MLB ready. We got trade targets, trading chips. We got it fucking all, guys. But either way, I think this is where I'm going to end it. I think this is going to be the end of episode 1. But it might have been the beginning of episode 2 of the season. If it is episode 2, prepare yourself for our home opener of Jesus Luzardo against Jack Flaherty. If it is the end of episode 1, I hope you all enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe, leave comments, likes, let me know what you want to see more of, what you want me to improve on, and I will do my best. Until next time, though, see you all later. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink.